Welcome back to Cooking with Hannah Soul, and we are on day 6 of our 25 days of Cookmas, and today we're going to be making biscuit donuts, and not just one flavor, but 3. So let's hurry up and get started. So the first thing we want to do is open up our Glaze biscuits, and the key here is to make sure you're using the flaky and not the home style because it will completely change the texture of your donuts. Once you got your biscuits all laid out, the first thing we're going to do is just press them down a little bit so they're not as thick. And then if you have a biscuit cutter, great, but if not, just use something small and round so that you can go ahead and cut out the middle so you can start to form the shape of your donuts. Next, we're just going to make sure our grease is nice and piping hot and ready so we can drop these babies on in. We're going to be cooking them about 4 to 5 minutes until they're nice and golden brown and melanated just how we like them. And then we're going to pull them out of the grease and put them on a cooling rack with some paper towels underneath. You want to make sure to do it this way so that you're not making them soggy by sitting them on top of the paper towel directly. So while our donuts are still cooking, let's go ahead and get started on our glazes. I'm making my caramel first. I'm just using some store-bought caramel bits and adding some water, mixing it until they begin to dissolve, and then add in some heavy cream so we can loosen it up and it gets the texture and consistency that we like. But while we're doing that, go hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you never miss a video. Next up is our glaze, and we're just going to take some confectioner's sugar or powdered sugar, whichever one you call it, and we're going to be mixing it with some vanilla extract and milk, and we're going to stir it until it reaches the consistency that we're looking for, and then set it to the side. Last but not least, strawberry, my absolute favorite. So we're going to be combining some powdered sugar, some strawberry extract, and milk. And then for the color, we're going to be dropping in a few drops of some red food coloring to get that nice Homer Simpson pink glaze that we all love to see on our donuts. Then it's time to bring it all together and get to glazing. At this point, all of your donuts should be nice and cooled, and it's time to dip to our heart's content. And you can make as many of each flavor as you like, but I'm going to show you how I did all of them. Now for the caramel, I just dropped it down in there and twirled it a little bit to make sure it was nice and glazed. Used my little chopstick to break up that middle, and then I set it back on my cooling rack so that it can set. And then I just went ahead and repeated the same thing for the strawberry glaze. Now for the glaze, it's a little different because we want to make sure the entire donut is covered. So we're going to drop it in and then flip it in reverse to get it on all sides and roll it in that glaze to make sure every nook and cranny is covered. But you are going to place it right back on that cooling rack so that it has time to set. Ooh, wait, look at that, y'all. Don't it look good? These are quick and easy and so delicious. And as always, I enjoyed. I hope y'all did too. Don't forget all the links to my cookbook, recipes, and new seasoning line is right below in the description box. And until next time, bye y'all.